Okay, guys, so welcome back. Section 14.2, video number 2, factoring trinomials. I'm going back to example 2. B, we have to factor 30y to the third power plus 2y to the fourth power plus 112y squared. So like you see, this trinomial actually has a higher power than 2. So we need to do a couple things to be able to factor using AC method, which I introduced in video 1. So in this example, first what you need to do, and you will need to do that all the time when you see exponent higher than 2, you need to factor out greatest common factor, GCF. So the remaining factor after when you factor out GCF is trinomial in form ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay. Plus bx plus c. Okay, in our case will be, in our example, since we're using variable y, will be ay squared plus by plus c. Okay, so that's what we want to do. That's where we want to get. So we have to factor greatest common factor. So let's go back. We have 30 y to the third power plus 2y to the fourth power plus 112y squared. So what will be the GCF? Okay, so GCF. Okay, first what you're going to do, you're going to check the coefficients. You have 30, you have 2, and you have 112. So you have to think about the integer, which will divide each of those numbers, and the biggest integer, which it can be 2, okay? It cannot be higher than 2, okay? So we have it, GCF, when we talk about real numbers. Next, what you have y to the third power, y to the fourth power, and y squared. So the GCF will be the variable to the lowest exponent, which is y squared. So this is our GCF, 2y squared. So we have to factor GCF. So we have 30y to the third power plus 2y to the fourth power plus 112y squared is the same as, and we're putting the GCF in front of the parenthesis, okay? And now let's take care of what will be inside of the parentheses. So you're taking your original, which is 30 y to the third power, and you divide that by the GCF, which was 2y squared, okay? And 30 divided by 2 will give you 15. Y to the third power divided by y squared, it's y. So that 15y you're putting inside of the parenthesis. Okay. And we continue. Then what you're going to do, you're going to take that 2y to the fourth power. Y to the fourth power, and you're going to divide that by GCF. Again, this is GCF, which is 2y squared. So 2 divided by 2 will give you 1. Y to the 4 divided by y squared, it's y squared. And that y squared goes inside of the parenthesis. So we have plus y squared. And one more time, take 112 y squared, 112y squared, and divide that by the GCF, which is 2y squared. 112 divided by 2 you end up with 56. Y squared divided by y squared is just 1. So we take that 56 and that goes inside of the parenthesis. Okay. So we did that before. So our polynomial, again, let's just rewrite that. 30y to the third power plus 2y to the 4 plus 112y squared is the same as 2y squared times, and I'm going to rearrange this parenthesis right here, putting from the highest exponents to the lowest one. It's the same as y squared plus 15y plus 56. Okay, so that was our GCF. Okay, so let's move on to the next step. So step 1, we have to factor GCF in order to get the trinomial. Okay, this is the trinomial in form ax squared plus bx plus c, because we right now know how to factor this. So again, we have to factor this original equation completely. Okay, so that was step 1, factor GCF. Okay, step 2, factor the trinomial. Factor the trinomial, which you have in the parenthesis, y squared plus 15y plus 50c, again using AC method. That's the method which we're using for factoring. Okay, so we know what to do. First, we have to multiply a times c. In our example, a is equal 1, b is equal 15, and c is equal 56. So a times c, it's equal 1 times 56, which is 56. Then find two integers, which by multiplication will give you a times c, which is 56. And the same two integers by addition has to give you coefficient b, which in our case it's 15. So we have to think what's going to work. 8 and 7 will work. 8 times 7 is equal 56. 8 plus 7 is equal 15. So now when we have those two integers, next we create the factors. So create the factors. So again, y plus the first integer, which was 8, times y plus the second integer, which was 7. Okay, and we have it. Y plus 8 times y plus 7 are factors of y squared plus 15y plus 56. Next, what we're doing, this is not the end. Step 3, rewrite the original problem. Okay, so rewrite that original problem, which was 30y to the third power plus 2y to the fourth power plus 112y squared plus 2y to the 4 plus 112 y squared. Okay, so you have to rewrite that as a product of GCF and factors. Which we just found. Okay, so the final solution, okay, the original problem, which is 30y to the third power plus 2y to the fourth power plus 112y squared is the same as GCF, which is 2y squared. Again, don't forget that that was the GCF, which we find at the beginning, times, and the factors which we find, which was y plus 8 times y plus 7, and that's the final solution. You can go ahead and multiply all of them together. I recommended FOIL the factors first and then multiply the solution of that FOIL by 2y squared, and you will end up definitely with that original equation. And we have example C next. So let's go back to the next example, C. We need to factor factor negative x squared. So we didn't do anything with negative in front of x squared. Negative x squared plus x plus 12. Okay, so let me write a note for you. Note. When you see negative in front of variable x squared or y squared, the one which has power 2, you always need to factor out negative 1, technically, which will be the GCF. Okay, so we're going to follow the same steps like in previous example, but however, in this example, we're going to factor negative 1, which is the GCF. So let's see how that's going to work. So negative x squared, excuse me, negative x squared plus x plus 12. Okay, we have to factor out the GCF, which is equal negative 1. So we're going to rewrite this negative x squared plus x plus 12. It's equal negative 1 times. And when you factor negative 1, the original expressions will change sign to the opposite. So you're having x squared, that positive x will become negative x, and positive 12 will become negative 12. Okay? So again, note factoring negative 1 means change original operation to opposite. Okay, and that's what we did. Next. So we have it. Okay. Next. Factor the trinomial which you have in the parenthesis, x squared minus x minus 12. So factor this trinomial using AC method. Okay, so a is equal 1, b is equal -1, c is equal -12. So we know what to do. Have to find the product of a times c. So 1 times -12, we're getting -12. When you have it, next find two integers, which by multiplication is equal a times c, which is -12, and the same two integers by addition has to give you the coefficient b, which in our case it's -1. Okay, so again, just play the game and figure out what's going to work here. -4 and 3 will work. -4 times 3, -12, -4 plus 3 is equal to -1. So let's move on next. Create factors. So 2 parentheses. Okay, and this is what we do. Originally you have x squared, so you're going to split that x squared, put x in each parenthesis. And the integer which we find, the first one was -4, so technically this is just -4. So that's your first integer. And the second integer was +3, so I'm putting +3. That's the second integer. And we have it. Okay, so we factor the trinomial. Last, okay, rewrite the original problem using GCF and factors x minus 4 times x plus 3. Okay, so our original problem. Okay, so let's go back. Original equation was -x squared plus x plus 12. So first what we did, we factor out -1, that was the GCF. Okay, right here, going back to the beginning, okay, the GCF. And the factors which we just find, x minus 4 times x plus 3 times x minus 4 times x plus 3. And that's our final solution. Okay, so don't skip that GCF because without that, that won't be correct. Okay, so that's it from section 14.2. So watch the videos, try to solve the problems from Alex. Let me know if you need any help or you need more examples, and I will be happy to help. Okay, guys. Stop recording.